Good afternoon, children. Welcome back to the online class of Sri Gokulam Public School, Vadagara. Subject Mathematics, Class 8, Chapter Squares and Square Roots, Video number 1. Good afternoon, children. Welcome back to Maths class. Today, I am going to start the new chapter, Squares and Square Root. In this chapter, we are going to study about square of a number and how to find the square root of the number. Okay. In this chapter, we can study about the square numbers. First, we can study about the square numbers. What is meant by square number? A natural number is called a perfect square or a square number if it is the square of some natural numbers. What is meant by square number? A natural number is called a perfect square. Another name is perfect square or a square number. Perfect square or a square number means it is the square of some natural numbers. It can be written as the square of some natural numbers. Then we can say that it is a square number. For example, 1. The number 1. 1 you can write as 1 square. So 1 you can write as 1 square. 1 square means 1 into 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So 1 is a perfect square or a square number. Another example, 4. 4 can be written as 2 square. 2 square means 2 into 2. 2 times you have to multiply. So we will get 4. So 4 can be written as square of 2. Therefore 4 is a perfect square or square number. Next number 9. 9 can be written as 3 square. 3 square means 3 into 3. 2 times you have to multiply. This exponent shows that it should multiply 2 times. So 3 square means 3 into 3. That is equal to 9. So 9 can be written as the square of 3. Therefore we can say 9 is a perfect square. Another example, 16. 16 can be written as 4 square. 4 square means 4 into 4. 4 fours are 16. So 16 can be written as 4 square. So these numbers 1, 4, 9, 16, etc. are called perfect squares or square numbers. So perfect squares, this 1, 4, 9, 16, etc. perfect squares or square numbers. Square numbers. Before studying the property of square numbers, we can find out the square of numbers, natural numbers up to 20. What is the square of the first 20 natural numbers? These numbers you have to by head. Square of first 20 numbers you have to by head. First number 1. Square of 1, 1. 2. Square of 2 is 2 into 2, 4. 3. 3 square 9. 4. 4 square is 16. 5. 25. 5 into 5, 25. 6. 6 6 are 36. 7 7s are 49. 8 square, that is 64. 9 square, 81. 10 square, 100. Next number 11. 11 square is 121. 12 square is 144. 13 square, that is 13 into 13. 169. Next 14. 14 square is 196. 15. 15 square is 225. 16 square, 256. 17 square, 289. 18 square, 324. 19 square, 361. And 20 square is 400. All these numbers square you have to find out. And you should by heart all these numbers. Up to 20, the square of numbers you have to study. All these you should by heart. So write in your notebook and by heart the square of numbers up to 20. So we can do the questions very easily. Now we can study the properties of square numbers. Properties properties of square numbers. Okay. So first property says that a number ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8 is never a perfect square. What is that property? A number ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8, these 4 numbers, is never a perfect square. Look at this table. The number ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8, any number is here ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8. Look at this table. Here 1, 4, 9, 6, 5, 6, 9, 4, 1. Here also look. Any number is there, or this is the perfect squares. These are the perfect squares. So any perfect square or square number ends in any of these 4 digits. 2, 3, 7 or 8. Look at the table. No. No number is ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8. This perfect square or square numbers never ends in these 4 digits. So by looking this, we can understand that whether that number is a perfect square or not. If any number ends in 2, 3, 7 or 8, we can say that it is not a perfect square. So next property, a number ending in an odd number of zeros, never a perfect square. What is the meaning? If a number ends in odd number of zeros, if the number of zeros are odd, then it never becomes a perfect square. So that is the second property. Next, third property. Here also, second property you can look here. Here 100 is a perfect square, even number of zeros are there. Here 400 is a perfect square, square of 20. Here also even number of zeros are coming. So if it is a perfect square, definitely even number of zeros will come. Next, third property. The square of even number is even. Square of even number is even and the square of odd number is odd. Look at this table that you can understand. Square of even numbers. 2 is an even number. Square is 4. 4 is also an even number. 8. 8 is an even number. Square is 64. 64 is an even number. So square of even numbers are even and square of odd numbers also. You look at this table. 3 is an odd number. Square of 3, 9. 9 is odd number. 5, odd number. So square is 25. Is an odd number. 9 is an odd number. Square is 81. Again, it is an odd number. So if the number is odd, its square is also odd. If the number is even, square also even. That is the third property. Now you look at this table, square of these numbers. We have to write, based on this one, we have to write some notes. Look at the table. If the unit digit is 1 or 9, the square ends in 1. If the unit digit of a number is 1 or 9, the square of that number ends in 1 itself. Look here. Here, 11. Unit digit is 1. Square ends in 1. Here, unit digit 19. Unit digit is 9. Square ends in 1. So we can write the notes. By observing this table of square numbers, we can write if the unit digit is 1 or 9, the square of that number ends in 1. Okay? Next, if the unit digit is 2 or 8, 2 or 8, the square ends in 4. Look here. Square ends in 4. Here also 12. Unit digit is 2. Square ends in 4. Here 18. Unit digit is 8. Square ends in 4. So we can write that second note. If the unit digit is 2 or 8, the square ends in 4. That you can understand from this table. If you observe the table, you can understand these notes. Next, the third one. If the unit digit is 3 or 7. 3 or 7. Square ends in which number? 9. 3 If it is 3 or 7, the square ends in 9. Here also 13 and 17. Square ends in 9. Next, fourth note, if the unit digit is 4 or 6, if the unit digit is 4 or 6, which number it ends in 6 itself? If the unit digit is 4 or 6, the square ends in 6. Here also 14 and 16, square ends in 6. If the unit digit is 4 or 6, square ends in 6. Next, fifth, if the unit digit is 5, 5 always ends in 5 itself. 15, 5 itself. So, if the unit digit of a number is 5, square ends in 5. Next, last note, if the unit digit is 0, the square ends in 0 itself. Here 1 0, 2 zeros will be there. Here also 0, 2 zeros. So 2 zeros will be there. Anyway, we can say it ends in 0 itself. So these are the important notes. By observing this table, you can understand that. I hope everything is clear for you. Thank you.